Hi, this is Brad Gilbert with the FX Market Insight for Wednesday, the 9th of September. All right, now we had a very clear risk-off sentiment here in the US equity markets, and that has sent the yen crosses spiraling and a bit of a risk-off situation here over on the commodities as well. So what does that do for us? Now, just on the face of it, we're talking about this yesterday, right? And the writing was on the wall. I can just get back to the other screen. Okay, look at the dollar index. We could see that the dollar index had potential to shoot up through 93.10. The second level here, and this is more significant, a breakthrough 93.40 really does give us a huge potential on the top side. Now, if I just shrink this up a touch, I'll be able to show you what I'm talking about. It's so you go through 93.50 here, 93.47. It's only just happened. But you got the next sort of resistance level is 150 points higher. So, you know what? To me, this move, it may look like a bit disjointed, but it is just starting, right? And I can see the dollar index moving to the top side very aggressively. And if you come back over here to the rest of the currency pairs, exactly along the lines of where we were yesterday. Okay, the main thing that we were looking at yesterday, if I can just get sterling back on screen, is looking at sterling, right? Sterling had already broken down. This was going to be the catalyst for a breakdown in the Aussie, Kiwi, and definitely the Euro. Now, I was leaving dollar yen out of it. It has fallen, and dollar CAD has moved aggressively with that sort of $4 or $5 move in oil to the top side, right? So just keep an eye on that as we go forward as well. But I was really focusing on these major pairs, Aussie, Kiwi, Euro, sterling, and the dollar index. Okay, dollar Swiss also is showing signs of a potential break, right? So if you look at the longer term charts, we've still got some more levels to get into. The dollar index, if you have access to the dollar index, looking here on the daily charts, it's just starting to motor through. That'll take dollar Swiss with it. And also, if you come back to the main charts on the hourlies, we've got some levels here, right? So just here on Euro, on the downside through Kiwi's just broken back down through here as well. And there's a level just around 71.93 on the Aussie there as well. So there's plenty to play for. And this is a really nice setup. I'll just bring you back to the Daily Market Insight page and give you a bit more of a wrap. So but the dollar index, it is moving higher. It's the move has already started. We've got that last level here at 93.50. This is what I'm talking about. Looking to buy a break of that level. That should also coincide with a break of dollar Swiss above 92, the figure. And you know what? We've got that last level here in Euro, 117.56. A breakdown through that should see it fall much quicker, right? There's no support levels underneath that. So to me, Euro under that level looks like a really good opportunity. The Aussie and Kiwi have already moved a bit. So it's a bit of a question mark whether you look to either sell a rally, which I've got indicated here on the page, or if you want to be a bit more aggressive, right, then you go to look to sell the next support levels, which are these levels which are close to the market at the moment. So you've got opportunities both sides of the market. The trades that current trades in play that we posted yesterday, the Euro breakdown through 118, the figure is active. The dollar index above 93.10 is active, and Aussie down through 72.40 is active, right? So now these trades here, there's no rocket science here. It's just about finding out the market direction, your entry levels, put those together, and that's how you start to trade. All right, so plenty good opportunities. So just on that, just coming down. Now we do have, just to finish up, I should say we've got Aussie and Kiwi, right, are moving lower. So when you have clear direction, this is when the macroeconomics usually really come into play. Now I know the macros aren't like super like on edge at the moment, but we do have Chinese CPI, real good fall off there, should support a lower Aussie Kiwi, which is the way they're going, right? So just keep an eye on that. And then the real next big thing coming up is the Bank of Canada. Now, dollar CAD has already left the building, right? CAD crosses, would have moved aggressively already as well, but keep an eye on this announcement. It could, send things around the place. I think the fact that it's already broken higher significantly, dollar CAD, it's probably going to take out an easy trade option, but keep an eye on it as we go forward anyway. All right, guys, that's a pretty good start to the week, even though we've got a shorter week, obviously, with Labor Day. in the US Monday. Things are still cooking up. As I said, I don't think these moves are over by any means. I think there's another 150 points in them across the board. All right, guys, have a good trade day. Cheerio.